The odds of you existing are about 1 in 400 trillion. So stop treating your life like a backup plan. You're getting short, usable advice that actually works, belief that turn into action, and simple plan to test your big ideas. Those tiny habits that stack into massive results. And the real reason most people fail, it's not talent. If you stick around, I'll give you a tiny experiment you can start right now, and one story that will change how you see failure forever. So let me give you like a pep talk, like just a field guide quickly. In this video, you'll get a mindset that's gonna get you moving, a step-by-step way to test that dream in your head, those daily habits that don't suck your day, a real plan for the awkward, those lonely part of the grind. So say it, I can get better. That sentence is not magic. It's that nudge that makes you try more things. Here's my point. Believing something doesn't flip reality like a wand. Belief changes what you try. If you think you can, you will take more shots. Talk to more people, practice more, and push it when it gets hard. If you think you can't, you quit before the scoreboard loads. Let me give you a quick example. Let's say person A, he says, I'm not good. They avoid new stuff and scale never grows. Listen, let's think of person B now. I can learn. They try weird things, they fail a bit, they adjust and slowly get good. A lot of smart people study this. Carol Dweck, he calls it a growth mindset. The research even shows that people who believe they can, they improve. They actually do more practice and improve faster. It's not destiny. I don't believe in destiny. Like, it's not something that like if I don't try anyways, like there's no point. Like, I do believe in it, but you have to put in the work. It's practice plus patience. It's a practical step you can do today. I'll give you an example right now. Like, pick one tiny skill. Say the line, I can get better. Every morning for a week. Just do one 10-minute practice session before your phone. That's your starter engine. The idea that keeps you up at 2 a.m. isn't nonsense. It's a hypothesis. If I try X, then Y will happen. Write it down in one sentence. I want to create X for Y, so Z happens. X is what you make, Y is who you help, and Z is the result that you want. Let me give you an example. I want to teach guitar to kids so they can play songs confidently at school. Now test it cheaply. Make one Facebook post or a simple flyer. Run one single session, even free. Measure one number, how many signups, how many messages. Vision without tests is wishful thinking. If you add vision and the tiny tests, that is what you call progress. If that test fails, don't panic. Change one thing and test again. Like, let me tell you something else. Perfectionism, it smells like procrastination to me. I hate perfectionism. Waiting for that perfect gear, perfect schedule, or perfect idea is the main reason people never start. You need to start. And here's a tiny start tactic. Just do 5 minutes. Set a timer and do the smallest thing that moves the needle. If you want to write the worst sentence you can in 5 minutes, just do it. It's not about brilliance, it's about starting. If you want to cook, this is an example by the way. Try one weird recipe. You want to start a YouTube channel? Record a 60-second clip and don't post it. You don't have to. You just have to practice. Small starts, they break that inertia. You gotta keep the moment when it shows up. Failure is not the enemy, it's your GPS. It gives you directions. Think of each failure like a red arrow that says, not that way. Just use it. The method is fail. You have to reflect for 5 minutes, change that one small thing, and then just try again. I'll give you an example again. You posted a video and it flopped. Don't delete it. Look at my video. I'm going to keep it. Like, I don't think it matters that much because I'm going to learn from this video onwards. So change one thing and try again. Failing fast and small is smarter than playing it safe forever. Okay, let me move on. Discipline is boring, and boring wins. People want the miracle. Real life is tiny habits stacked for months. Daily micro habits that work, and I'll show you some. You have to do 10 focus minutes of skill work before your phone. You make your bed every morning. It's a tiny win that sets the tone. Like, how are you going to accomplish stuff in life if you can't even make your own bed? You have to do that first before anything else. Track one metric for a month. The words that you've written, the calls, the stuff that you've made, the minutes that you've practiced. Like, commit to one thing every day for just 30 days. At the end, you'll have like 300 minutes if you just start just by doing 10 minutes every single day. And 5 hours of actual progress where yesterday you had 0. The secret? I'll tell you the secret. Consistency. That's what it is. It's invisible, but it's powerful. If you want to build something real, stop asking for applause while you build it. What disappears looks like, it's like this. Create more than you post, do the hard work in the quiet hours, and protect your focus with the 2-hour blocks. I'll give you an example. 6 to 8 a.m., just do some deep work, no phone. 8 to 9 a.m., breakfast, messages. 9 to 11 a.m., second focus block. That is when you really need to focus. When you're quiet about your grind, you're less tempted to trade that effort for likes. It's that hard work that you do that people don't see. That's the most important part. Now, this is another important thing. You gotta turn your feelings off when it's time to grind. Feelings, they're useful, but they're not reliable for daily discipline. Because these moods, they just fluctuate. And rules don't. They stay the same. But your feelings, you might feel sad today and you just can't be asked to do things. You have to do it. You gotta create these rules. When that alarm rings, get up and put on the shoes. There's no negotiation to that, right? In an exam, you're not gonna get given that extra time where you snooze for 5 minutes like I can't be asked. No. When it's practice time, do it for that set of amount that you have. There's no excuses. Make that no snooze rule. This is not coldness. It's a love for your future self. You can be kind but firm. Empathy is your secret weapon. You gotta work hard, but you gotta care more. Being the person who actually helps people, that's a long-term advantage. And I'll tell you how that empathy helps. Better products that people want, right? Better teams that trust you, and better relationships that last. Let me give you an example. 2 creators, they launch their courses, right? One builds what they want, the other asks potential students what they need and builds that. Guess which one sells? Serve first. Success is easier when it's useful. Okay, let me tell you another thing. Your brain is the farm. Plant good seeds. You are what you think about. Feed your brain well. Let me give you a daily thought diet. In the morning, just read one short, useful paragraph. And then in your daytime, you gotta check that progress. And then at night, write that one sentence about what you learned. Limit that garbage, bro. You gotta reduce doom scrolling. I deleted TikTok. TikTok is so brain rotted. You really need to delete TikTok. And you have to. Even your friends, if they try and convince you, tell them no. It's not that hard, right? Follow creators who actually teach, like not just entertain. You can entertain for a bit. Like, I hate fun, but at the same time, you have to enjoy it, right? The lonely grind beats the flashy grind. And I'll tell you what that means. Social media shows people at their best moment, right? Have you actually seen someone at their worst time? No. Real work is done with no filter and no crowd. If your plan needs consistency, be okay being unseen for months. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. That's how muscles build. Like, let me show you right now. Like, it's there. Like, I know there's not much because I'm not really flexing right now. There's no need for me to flex. I'm here to give you the best advice I can right now. And here's the thing. Let me give you a practical rule. You got to create 10 things. Post 1, repeat. It compounds. And the thing is, sometimes it even grows more exponentially. You got to also micromanage your life like a smart person. Little details actually matter. Organize your environment so you don't waste that willpower. Make a checklist, clean your room, tidy space makes a clearer mind. 1 page plan, 3 most important tasks each day. Try it. Just make a plan, write it down, and you'll be focused. 2 hour focus blocks once a day. Get a mentor or one person to ask for feedback. And then save before you spend, right? Because you never know what you need later. Like right now, my editor better delete that. No one wants to see me yawn. Okay, cool. What I mean by save before you spend, you don't know what you're gonna get. Like right now, I am hungry. I want sweets, right? That's £1. Maybe with that £1, I might need to get like paper to write my own things for tomorrow, right? You need to remember that, right? And then lastly, gratitude and humility. What the hell did I just say? Okay, anyways. Gratitude and humility unlocks doors. Remember the people who spoke into you before you had anything. Send a message. Say thank you to them. Those small acts of gratitude, they return in big ways. So, humility keeps you learning, but arrogance, that closes doors. Curiosity opens them. The problem that most people face, right, is they try to copy, they don't learn. Copying someone's surface, that doesn't work. But you can't copy confidence. It's only practice. Most advice online is imitation wrapped in dopamine, right? And a better approach to this is learn the principles behind success. Apply them to your life, right? What I'm saying, you have to learn behind the success that I'm trying to put into you, right? I'll give you an example. Don't just copy someone's thumbnail style. You gotta learn why their hook works, then craft your own. If let's say you're a YouTuber right now and you're watching me, right? I'm a YouTuber, but I'm starting small and it's gonna grow eventually, right? And 2 years ago, someone almost quit. They had a shaky channel, negative comments, and 2 months of zero growth. They thought about giving up, but they did one tiny thing. They got up early and wrote the opening line of their next video before anyone was awake, right? That line was honest and weird. The video slowly gained traction. It didn't explode overnight, but 6 months later, the tiny wins stacked, and that quiet work paid off. That story is about persistence and one stubborn morning. So, you can do the same thing. Your version might be different. Maybe it's a weird taco you try or a cold email you send. The point is, do the tiny thing when no one's watching. That's really important. If you take one thing from this video, run this test for 30 days. Ow, I just hit my hand. That kind of sucks. Okay. Let me just repeat what I just said. Let's go back, rewind 10 seconds back. If you take one thing from this video, run this test for 30 days, pick one skill or project, do 15 minutes of focused work every day before your phone, right? Write down that one tiny thing that you really want to do. Every week, just change one variable and note the result. That's it. Do the math. 15 minutes times 30 days, 450 minutes. That's 7.5 hours of focused work. That's more than most people are willing to do, right? If nothing changes, pivot. If something changes, double down. So here's the summary of what to do right now. Say the line, I can get better. Repeat it. Write your 1 sentence vision. Do the 5 minute start for the thing that you want. Fail, reflect, and change one thing. You gotta try again. Protect the quiet focus. Disappear and do the work. Be kind and be stubborn. Right? This is the most important thing. And this is the last thing that I really want to say. You have one life that was impossible to make. Stop treating it like a spare. Chase that stubborn idea in your chest. You have one life. Test it, fail, repair, and just keep going, man. You have to keep going. If this helped, click the video that's next. Or go back to the video that I've made yesterday. Because honestly, that video might help you in your life. Alright?